I should have left the moment we heard something moving upstairs, because whatever was in that house wasn't alone. This happened a few years ago when I was traveling with a friend of mine named Jake. We were staying in a small town, the kind of place where everything shuts down early and people keep to themselves. On our second night there, we kept hearing locals mention this abandoned place just outside town. They called it the Virel House. No one really explained why it was abandoned, just that people didn't go near it anymore. Jake, being Jake, immediately wanted to check it out. I didn't. But after a while, I gave in. We got there just before sunset. The house looked worse than I expected. Old, falling apart, windows broken, door hanging slightly open. It didn't look like a place anyone had visited in years. The moment we stepped inside, the temperature dropped. Not slightly. It felt like walking into a freezer. Jake laughed it off, but I could tell even he felt it. The inside of the house was a mess. Furniture overturned, walls peeling, dust everywhere. It felt untouched, like time had stopped there. We walked through a few rooms, nothing unusual at first, just an abandoned house, until we heard it. A sound from upstairs, a loud thud. We both froze. Jake looked at me and smiled nervously. "Probably something falling," he said. I didn't respond, because it didn't sound like something falling. It sounded like something moving. We stood there for a few seconds, then we heard it again. Slow footsteps right above us, walking across the floor. Jake whispered, "There's no way someone's here." I wanted to leave, I really did, but instead, we went upstairs. Every step we took on the staircase echoed through the house. It felt too loud, like something wanted to know we were there. When we reached the top, the hallway was completely dark. Our flashlights barely reached the end, and at the very last door, it was slightly open. The air felt heavier the closer we got, like it was harder to breathe. Jake pushed the door open slowly. Inside, it looked like a child's room. Old toys on the floor, drawings on the walls, a broken doll sitting in the corner. And then we heard it. A voice, soft, barely audible. "Leave." I felt my chest tighten. Jake whispered, "Did you hear that?" Before I could answer, the door slammed shut behind us. We both turned and rushed to open it. It wouldn't move. Jake pulled harder. Nothing. Then the whisper came again, louder this time. "Leave." But it wasn't just one voice anymore. It sounded like multiple voices, overlapping. My flashlight flickered, and for a split second, I saw something in the corner, standing there, watching us. It wasn't clear, just a shape, too tall, too still. Jake saw it too. He stepped back slowly. "What is that?" he whispered. Then suddenly, it moved. Not walking, not running, just closer, like it had skipped space. Jake slammed his shoulder into the door, once, twice, and on the third hit, the door burst open. We didn't look back. We ran, down the stairs, out the front door, and didn't stop until we reached the road. We stood there trying to catch our breath. Neither of us said anything, but something felt wrong, like we had left too quickly, like we forgot something. Then Jake looked at me and said something I'll never forget. "Was that you in the hallway?" I felt my stomach drop. "What do you mean?" He didn't answer right away. Then he said, "Because someone knocked on my door." I didn't say anything. Then he continued, "I looked through the peephole." Another pause, and then, "It was you." He said the thing outside his door was just standing there, not moving, not blinking, just staring, with a slight smile. He didn't open the door, and eventually, whatever it was, walked away. We don't talk much anymore, not after that. But sometimes, late at night, I still get the feeling that something is standing behind me. watching, waiting.